What's up, guys? This is Thomas Ant. Welcome back to my channel. And today, as you can see, I'm going to be reading Fortnite State Apocalypse. This is chapter 202, titled The Truest of Evils. So, without further ado, I guess. Okay, I guess on the cover, we got obviously the Golem, we got Nazians, we got Ann, we got, the rest of everyone. We got Donnie, we got the rest of everyone obviously down there trying to fight. Yeah. Damn it, it's hot. Let me turn my fan on real quick. Turn it on low. Alright. Steaming. But alright, without further ado, let's get into it. So we got Deodora. We start off with Deodora right here. He seems like he's knocked out. He gets licked on the face. He wakes up. Oh. I fell from atop that tower. So it seems like he got knocked out from the fall. So it seems like Donnie wasn't able to, obviously keep it from, making everybody like fall and be, hurt or whatever. But he was able to keep enough of them, I guess, safe. But it seems like Deodora's still fine. And his purgatory beasts are still with him. Snap out of it. Are you okay? It's too dangerous to just sit here. Wait, are you? No, don't stray away from me. Yes, I know that, but that magic force. Oh no. So it seems like he's sensing, obviously his father, Ironside, is there. Either that, or he's sensing Percival. I think it's that he's sensing his father. Otherwise, he wouldn't, say, oh no, or have a worried look on his face. So then we cut right here to Ironside and Pellegard. And again, it seems like that's what he was sensing. That's the magic force he was sensing. I'm not gonna lie, they look badass here. Especially now when you realize that their memories are like completely gone. I mean, obviously they're still hateful towards the Knights, and they're gonna still have the memories of hating the Knights. Ironside's obviously probably gonna still have his memory of hating Percyville, but like the memories in terms of like just in terms of remembering anyone, like, is gone. So Gwahahaha. What a ruckus festival this became. No wonder we were called over so suddenly. Oh, I see His Majesty has granted you his power as well. Ah, my good sirs, Ironside and Pellegard, welcome, welcome. All of the four evils, each one with truly dominant force under their belts. Percyville. Pellegard, don't you recognize me? It's me, Percyville. I got revived after all of that. Anne and the others told me you sided with Camelot for the sake of your family. That's what I thought you were. That's what I thought you are. Not a bad man at all, are you? I was so glad to hear that. And we can fully protect your family, Pellegard. So join hands with me and let's defeat King Arthur together. So he's trying to talk no juicy Pellegard, but he straight up hits him. Wow. We are in enemy territory. What fool walks in unguarded like that? So he's getting back up. Seems like he gets hit again. You are talking nonsense. I have not a single family member to my name. And for that matter, I know for a fact this is the first time we met. But I know you well, Percival, the Knight of Prophecy, with the wing like green hair. No. Out of my way, Percival. Wait, you two. Belfast Margot. Or Margot. So she goes in. Both Gwen and Tristan go in for an attack. But they get knocked away. Butting into someone else's chat. You need to learn some manners. You saved Donnie and his crew from their pursuers. Did you forget that? Donnie, and by his crew you mean Anglad and Gother. Yes, that I remember quite well. Indeed, I have no idea why I ever did anything so moronic. So he remembers, but he doesn't understand why he did it. I don't know. I feel like if you're going to go all the way with taking his memories away, then you should have him say he doesn't remember saving them. But it is what it is. I guess with that, there's a way, and there's a way to kind of get his memories back, and that might happen. He might, and by the time this fight ends, he might be the reason why everyone, gets to escape. But I'm more in favor of like a Lancelot or Merlin appearing. Like, that's just how it is for me. Help us. I don't want to die. I swear, what has gotten into Percival? Just focus on the enemy in front of you. These people bother me. Ragnarok. Stop it. Aren't all those people citizens of Camelot? And what if they are? So naive, aren't they? This is Enwefing, the prison we banished the descendants of Camelot into. Insects matter more than them. I think I read that right. This is Enwefing, the prison we banished the descendants of Camelot into. Insects matter more than them. Okay. There was like a dot in each part, I wasn't reading that right. Don't lose yourself. That's what they want. Even if those people are precious to you. Will you stop with that? The idea that anything matters more than our king's orders, such a thing simply doesn't exist. So, obviously, Pelagard's still attacking Percival. Gwahaha, this ought to be a load of fun. What did Arthur do to you? Go back to what you were, Pelagard. Stay calm, Percival. Huh? That voice, Gother. I'm speaking directly into your mind. This is being caused by the chaotic force Arthur gave each of the four evils. The chaos he planted in them forcefully locks away any memories that are incompatible with Arthur's orders. The memories of those truly precious to them. The kind of people they could never replace in their lives. So that means I'm like that to Pelagard. Oh wow. I don't know how to undo it yet. I'm sorry. But if you can pry at the contradictions present in their memories, that might trigger a breakthrough. So again, Pelagard still attacking. Percival flies behind Ironside, it seems. Gother, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'll try it. Ironside, you didn't forget about me, did you? I know how much you hate me. So we agree with each other for once. How nice, Percival. No, how could I ever forget? You are the hated knight of prophecy, the failed experiment, the one thing that never should have been born into this world. You are the vessel I created by implanting a life spirit into the dead seventh prince of the past king 18 years ago. If I knew this would be the result, I wish it had never worked at all. And I was a vessel created for what? Huh? I was a vessel created for what? So he's asking him, what was he a vessel created for? He seems like he's forgetting why he actually did that to Percival. The whole reason behind it is for his son Theodore. Seems like he's forgetting. So cut back to the Golem. Try to hold out. Percival and Tristan are fighting hard. We have to follow suit. Snark, Sia, take me away from here. Wait, where are you going? Back to the top? It's even more lethal up there. Are you looking to die right now? My father is there. I want to meet him one more time, and I want him to remember me. But how? How will you bring back the memories King Arthur took from him? Heh, King Arthur, he took them away. I had no idea at all. And then I don't know what I should do right now. But even so, I just want to see my father. So, this is his first time learning that Arthur is the one who took away his father's memories. Let me join you. So Isolde 2 and Theodore coming together. And that seems like that's the end of the chapter. So I tried to read through this one pretty fast. Obviously, I did see the leaks. I didn't really care much for this chapter, to be honest with you. But that doesn't make it a bad chapter just because I didn't really care for it. I'd still say, like, if I hadn't seen leaks, this really would have been like an 8 out of 10 chapter. But because my excitement level wasn't high for it after reading the leaks, reading what I did of the leaks. Because just because you read the leaks don't mean that you get the full point of the chapter. So you still have to, read the chapter, which is what I still do. even with seeing leaks and reading, the translations done by like the fans or whatever. Even though, you know, my excitement level like wasn't, extremely high, I still don't want to give this too low of a number because, like I said, if I hadn't seen the leaks, it probably would have been like an 8 out of 10. So I'd at least say like a 7, 7.5, maybe. Like it wasn't necessarily a bad chapter. More lore, obviously. Percival realizing that Pellegard actually cares about him, and it's just that his memories are gone, and it's not necessarily that their memories are gone. Their memories for why they do what they were doing are gone. Their memories for like their family are gone. So Pellegard, as you saw, still was able to remember that he helped and Glad and Donnie and them and Gother, but he just didn't remember why he did it. And obviously, Ironside was able to remember that what he did to Percival, who's obviously a prince or whatever, and who's obviously the son, I guess, of a king or whatever. So he's like a prince or whatever, and he's just not remembering why he did it. Which obviously why he did it was for his son, his true son. So, and then seeing Isolde too, whose father is, whose father is Bellatrix. They both want to go up there and have their fathers remember them. I wonder, is this the part where we're gonna get, like, is this gonna probably end with Ironside's, death? I'm not sure, because he's saying he wants his father to remember him, and we learned through like the beginning of part 2, through like the flash forward, that Ironside's gonna get killed by his beloved son, and obviously that son has to be Theodore, unless there's another son we don't know about, because who knows what Ironside did, who knows, there could be more that we don't know about. But like I said, if I hadn't seen leaks, this probably would have been an 8 out of 10 chapter. But I have to be real, my excitement for this chapter wasn't, too huge. And with what we did get, gotta give it like a 7, 7.5. I like how Percival again was grilling Ironside here, like, oh, so you remember me, huh? You remember your hatred for me, but you don't remember what you did it for, So yeah, ready for the next chapter. Hopefully by the time the leaks come out for that chapter, the leaks are better. Tell me what you think of the chapter in the comments. Tried to read through this one a little fast. Obviously, excuse the noise in the background. If you hear anything, that was my dog. But it's making like a lot of noise. But yeah, I tried to read through this one a little bit fast. Get it over with. That's what I did. 7.5 out of 10. Tell me what you thought of the chapter in the comments. Tell me what you think is gonna happen next. Although this wasn't a big excitement chapter for me, there's still a lot that happened in this chapter that I feel like we could say like, okay, well, what's gonna happen next? So there's still a lot to predict from this chapter. What's gonna happen when Isolde 2 and Theodora finally get up there? Is this gonna be the moment where Ironside, meets his end? Is that gonna be the only way that, Theodora can save him, is through killing him? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's gonna happen? Is this a new relationship that we're gonna see between these two, that we're gonna see that's gonna develop or whatever? What's gonna happen? So yeah, this has been Thomas Ant. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.